Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's time for more Workers and Resources. I'm your Blaze Kelvin, where we are going to start things up. The last little bits of infrastructure are being built. Should only be a couple more loads of trucks, which is fine. And we're going to get to work. I threw down some free road vehicle depots and got the Mars 305s. So, we're going to go from here to here. Loot. Loot. Pick you guys up. Drop you guys off. And then you come back to here. Alright. Perfect. That should work well. I hope, anyway. That said... where are they? There they are. Do I want to just start it? Yeah, you know what? Let's just start. The lack of the drinking water, while it will hurt productivity, isn't the end of the world, really. Now, I've just done a little bit of a looky-loo over here to figure out how many buses I've got. And the answer is 16. So I've actually, by random chance, doubled this. So I'm going to set the launch time to be every 12 seconds. That should basically keep that I have the same number of buses flowing for everyone involved. And should help space these out, because as we're going to see very quickly, my unemployment rate is about to drop to 0. Like, there will need to be line spacing and everything else, which will happen after the first round. But hey, that's okay. Alright. I'll find out if I can do that. Like, a lot of the stuff isn't necessarily ready yet for longer term effort, but, you know, at least to just kind of get things started, we should be alright. I'm going to need a single thing. Actually, hold on now. Before I start getting those, 1,000 meters is fine. Alright, so... construction waste. Oops. Metal scrap. Then honestly, everything else into the incinerator. You know? Everything else into the incinerator. Just burn it all. Except, again, apparently, since it didn't listen the first time. There and there. Alright, so the uranium ore is exporting. Everything's working at shit efficiency until this is all built up, but... we need 3 more truckloads, and we're done. Oh yeah, there will also need to be chemicals there. So that's one more thing I've got to deal with. Now, given the distance involved, speed is going to be super important. So I'd be looking for something ideally that could do, you know, 2.1 tons of chemicals or so, and yeah, 9, yeah, okay, the LZ100 covered. I'm just going to call it from, or pull it from the customs house, rather than trying to integrate it into the network for now. There may be a time later I deal with that, but that's fine. So yeah, load chemicals, offload. Start. Good. Okay, so now everything is kind of here. Now, the uranium thing alone... oh shit, it doesn't have... oh. You know, it said it had parking spots for vehicles, so I thought it could be automated like the bauxite mines. That does not appear to be the case. So I may not even need the 3rd uranium processing plant. Well, that could certainly help. Alright, so yeah, we're producing a little bit of uranium oxide now. Now, uranium oxide is delightfully expensive. So, I'll be able to sell this for about 1,700 a ton. You know? Now, I assume... yep, okay. That's set up. That's set up. I got a American fire truck to So that way I could spend more USD. That helps. Alright. Yeah, more and more workers are being delivered. And before too long, a small truck of chemicals should arrive. Or so we hope. Come on, how much further out can it be? Thing's supposed to go fast. There it is. Which should double the productive output of this place. Oh shit, this is just pure other waste. Okay. Again, I never built a uranium mine here, so I made a lot of assumptions. And one of the assumptions I just kind of made was that the mines, at least the coal and iron mines that I'm familiar with building, would all produce the same kind of waste. No, it turns out this is just mostly other waste. That's actually great. It's going to make... This entire setup, unfortunately, was useless. It's just really need this. Which is fine by me. Alright. Yeah. Storage will not be handled by technical services. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. It's also not producing that much, but we'll see. I think right now there's probably some traffic as stuff gets figured out. But as a general rule, and kind of concerningly, I'm about to run into a problem, I think, where I don't know if I have enough workers to really do an even split. I may have to pull some things away. We'll see. But again, workers actually kind of pour in here at like an astounding rate, so maybe. Maybe. Why are you guys not dropping off more people? Oh, because it is actually full. Alright. And the chemicals got dropped off, so we're good. Did I not tell you to wait until I'm loaded? I probably didn't. Well, do that. So that's good. We have a little bit of uranium oxide now being produced here. Turns out I may not even need that third one, so that's huge. Yeah. What's kind of terrifying to me, though, is that means I dramatically need much fewer workers here than I anticipated. Well, honestly, in general, I didn't need that many. So 16 buses was probably massively an overkill, which is fine. So what that means I do is I just kind of like move buses around and try and allocate more workers out here. Or perhaps just have some of the Mars buses cease, you know? Although, apparently, I changed depot. So, like, if I just start pulling... like a reason why some of them can't be? It might be because they're, like, in the road depot. But yeah. So, like, let's pull 4 buses. grab them on the return trips. It's also at least somewhat unstable. But I think that's still just changing. It should be fine soon. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull 4 buses off. And increase the time to 16 seconds between each bus. Yeah, I have way too many workers waiting, which is fine. But yeah, so I might not even need a train. Like, frig. I was all like, oh, I'm going to need so much train. Use one-way factory connections. Yeah, fair enough. And I should do. I haven't bought any garbage trucks yet, have I? Okay. So, waste trucks. We will need one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go with that for the moment and see what that gets me. If that's enough to handle it. I hope so. Yeah, these places are producing hazard waste, so we'll see. At least one of them I should just be able to go. But yeah, I don't really need a lot. I think I can make the waste and the pickup be the same truck. Hear me out. I just need that to get built. That's genius. Holy shit. I love it. Yeah, might as well sign it. It's fine. Okay. So I can have the waste and the pickup be the same truck, which is great. Or not the same truck, but the same train. Most of it's actually other ways, so it's... Do I even really need much of a train? I'm not producing anywhere near as much garbage as I anticipated. And even then, most of this is actually other waste. Oh, that is very hazard waste. Oh, boy. Hazard greater than 40%. Even like the hospital hazard is only like 5%. There's something silly low like that. Like it barely contains any hazard waste, I think. Yeah, 15%. 15 to 20, not bad. But yeah, not a ton. Like, holy cow, that's not very much, like, that's a high hazard content. But yeah, uranium oxide. It's possible that I can, like, ship it out to be refined elsewhere as well, which is tempting. And given the setup here, I ended up anticipating I need a lot more, so... Maybe I should get a uranium enrichment plant, is it? Is the next step? Yeah, or conversion plant. Yeah, it only consumes uranium oxide and some chemicals and gets me UF6. And it's like a 2-to-1 ratio with some chemicals mixed in. Yeah, UF6, however, is fucking more than 4 times the price, so it's pretty good. Pretty good to run this thing. The problem is it is rad protected, which is super annoying to deal with. And I really don't want to if I can avoid it. I'm gonna be honest. The problem with rad protected is I have to like manually purchase casks and move it. That's just something I don't want to have to do for the rest of the game. So, I usually do not do these steps, just as a personal preference. But yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be some dark smoke. Oh, yeah. Hello, you. I mean, I'm gonna technically put you in this depot for a moment, but it's really just so I can give you a route. Just wait until loaded always. Because this isn't actually getting serviced by the technical services, so... But yeah. I don't think we need more than the small incinerator. At least I hope not, but... We'll see. You still have stuff. Oh, it's because you're trying to get rid of mixed waste, and that's hazard waste currently. Yeah. I hate when that happens. But it'll purge itself before too long. Just gotta give it a moment. There. Alright. Perfect. Yeah, it's kind of a problem with the mixing of the hazard waste. It becomes a lot less of a problem once... Yeah, I really need to not have this. This was a complete error on my part. Oh boy. Alright, this is actually high priority go. It shouldn't take long. It's just a gravel road, but... Yeah, this the waste trucks are cut off until then. Can I get any form of bypass set up? I might be able to. Never know until you try. Looks like I can. Some other infrastructure's in the way, is it? Yeah. So the problem is that the water pipe is actually too close to the freaking ground. And so any attempt to like alter the terrain just kind of breaks it. Yeah. Yeah, no. So, because of that water pipe, no bypass can be set up. Well, good luck. I mean, at least for the most part, like, I've got a decent bit of container space, so things should keep going in the meantime. All right. So let's consider. Electric locomotives. Previous to now, I've always used the CHIS-4. It has its delightful 160 kilometers an hour. We now have also access to the CHIS-2R, CHIS-2T, which saves me a whole 1 meter. Got it. 4,000 kilowatt. That's a lot lower engine power. Which is fine for, say, a long stretch, I suppose. Alright. Let's get a Class 250 electric. Try her out. I don't think what it's going to be pulling is that heavy or long, so it should be okay. Because I don't think I need that much, like, per trip here. I think I'm only going to need maybe one open storage for the, like... The uranium's very compact, you know? Cargo wagon. Alright, open wagon, yeah, uranium oxide. Really only need like one of these, because this thing can just do 41 tons of uranium oxide. So. Like. Go. So presumably somewhere along this road are dumpers of gravel coming. Oh, yes, they're in the tunnel. Good. I think honestly we'll leave it at that and just do this for now. So that way then it gets through. Alright. Okay, so let's get ready to ship out uranium. Like, this already does like 18 tons each. So 90 tons of mixed waste is probably more than I need. Perfect, that did get built. Oh yeah, hold on. Erase from line. So yeah, I'm gonna load mixed waste here. Load uranium oxide here. Oh no, sorry. Load the uranium oxide here. And then unload everything. Go. Yeah, this is actually like a fairly short train, so I'm hoping that the less engine power isn't going to be too much of a problem. Looks like it probably won't be. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Like, each ton of this being about 1,700. Fuck. That's a lot of money. Like, this place will pay for itself in no time. Yeah, didn't even need anywhere near that much. I think I legitimately might be able to get away with, like, 2 waste cars. And I think I might just shorten up the thing to do that. Because if I do that and shorten it up, it's actually very good for its engine. Like, it allows it to accelerate faster. Yeah. Right, 41 tons of uranium, all loaded up. You're pulling hazard weight. That's illegal, though. Like, you cannot mix normally. Huh. And also I want to point out it's not ordered to load hazard waste here. It is only supposed to be loading uranium oxide. This is really freaking bad, actually. Because holy fuck, that's going to cost me so much with how hazardous that waste is. Okay, this is, yeah, alright, well, there's nothing I can do until it does a load elsewhere. So, fuck. Well, there goes all the profit from the first run. You can just literally see it slip away as that hazard is loaded. Because, yeah, the hazard is heavy. You know, normally I'd prefer to be burning it. But this is clearly a bug. Like, you know? Not really sure what to make of that. Oh, okay, finally it left. What? Why have you been forced to stop? Oh, I know why. Because I did not set up any semaphore control at all, did I? Yeah, there is like no semaphore control for this entire section, which is perfectly fair for the record. Well, that's gonna be a problem for you. Okay. Please never do that again. Much appreciated. Hold on. Does this work again? Dang it. There we are. Alright. Alright, so now we have real semaphore control for the most part. This long stretch is not really there, but eh. Always want a chain going into a junction, so suppose I should make sure that this one's also chain into the junction. Are these... There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. Okay. Alright, so set this up. Set all that up. Yep. There. Remember, as long as you only see blue and orange, you're doing it right. Mostly, anyway. Like, this one's like, bruh. Oh yeah, that's because that's a junction on a junction, which is really bad. Yeah. Trains can just come to a complete halt if I allow junctions to touch junctions. So I've got to be careful. When the hell is that train getting back, by the way? I meant to do a thing with it. Which is going to the advanced setup and... you only carry mixed waste from here out. Capiche? Just in case you somehow might start pulling plastic waste too. Yeah, this can also just be a problem. Great job. Alright. Yeah. Just head to depot. Yeah. I don't even know why you're here. I think that's literally the last one, so... hopefully that never happens again. Okay, you don't even know what to do, unless I send you to an end, like a station where you can turn around first. That's fair. So anyway, how much was one train load of that all worth, for the record? Yeah, 73 grand. Assuming I can get this, you know, system actually functional, or the dam. Which can be tough, but we're getting there. And hopefully there's not too much mixed waste laying around. But easier said than done, apparently. Alright, you may now start again. Good luck. Actually, since you're in depot, hold on. Return to depot. I was talking before about getting, or like unloading a couple of the waste wagons. Which at this point seems fairly prudent to do. There. So now this thing is small, light, and fast. Zoom. Alright. Yeah, the waste is all kind of holding together. We're still at about 14,000. Oh yeah, that's because we have 21 plus that on flat now. Unfortunately, the criminal system is still completely overburdened. Yeah, criminality is climbing, so there's just nothing I can do fast enough. Buildings without drinking water. Yay. Wait, why? Oh no. Okay. The source is... The source is not sending resources. No workers. You know, yeah, that'd do it. That'd do it. Now you're probably asking, well, how did that happen? And there's a very simple explanation for that. I didn't realize it until now, but I need people to not get picked up at this bus station in order to, like, go to that drinking water plant. Jesus fuck. Okay, I need, like, a bus of 10 people now. Looking for, yeah, alright, 95 kilometers an hour, and you can carry 11 people. That's literally perfect. Get her out of here. Don't care. So now that I have so many more jobs and everything, no one is timing out. I kind of talked about this before, but there's a little feature of the game where if the God, everyone's just gonna die from this electricity shortage. Like, I do have the power importer on, right? Yeah. Except it's maybe not working. I don't know. Tough to tell. Doesn't matter. My little bus has to go fast, or we're all going to die. Yeah, so when workers time out on this platform, they will then again look for a job or look for recreation. So there we are. The system is returning to some semblance of work. We might also just not be producing enough water anymore. Which, honestly, would be fair. Yeah. Might just be time for more water production. Yeah. Like, 240... Hang on here. You know, I should be able to look at my economy and have a little looky-loo at this. Consumption of resources. Citizen facility. 1,600. 2,600, yeah. That's a lot, actually, of water. That is a concerningly large amount of water. I'm going to need another water system, aren't I? Jeez. Fair enough. I'll have to probably set it up out here. Yeah, like it's just growing pains. 14,000 is like basically around, I guess. Yeah, no, that's right. Because originally I planned the city out for like 15,000 people, right? So it actually makes sense that, you know, my eyeballing, I didn't get too far off the mark. Okay, no. This is attached, so it's part of the fire station. Nice. What have the Americans got? Nothing good, apparently. Nothing good. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to use an MI-10. 305 kilometers an hour. I'm just making sure they're identical, yeah. I don't know, I'll use the cargo variant. But yeah, so now we have that. And try and make sure that this is also stocked with fuel, please. That'd be great. But yeah, we have a fire helicopter, which will go out here, pick up water, and then head to wherever. Happiness too low? Probably. I'm sure we kind of just got shit on by a water shortage. And we might still be. Oh no, we have enough water now. Okay. We've just barely enough water. Like, yikes. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. This thing produced... Okay, yeah, it's back to just producing that much. Okay. Maybe we're okay. It's really tough to tell, though. I mean, certainly our happiness is in the shitter. Our happiness being in the shitter is actually a broad problem for our economy, though. The happiness being in the shitter dramatically will reduce people's productivity. Yeah, like, average productivity, 72%. We need to make people happier. Like, and it is crime. I think crime has spiraled and can no longer be handled. I think I'm gonna have to Control Shift C? No. No. I'm actually gonna have to tap and activate a cheat, or I die, basically. Let's see. Because I know... let's see. Oh, CHE, of course. CHE. Cheat mode activated. Like, I accept I screwed up with the police and let it get out of hand without realizing it. So I need to do reset citizen crime level. That resets everyone to 0% crime. I may have to do that again after I like cancel most of these investigations. But the problem is the crime system is a spiral. Crime reduces happiness, which creates more crime. And so if you ever let crime get out of hand, you die. It is actually just a straight fail condition. And it's one that is super annoying because it doesn't really like show for. And you can maybe solve it in not realistic mode. You can definitely solve it in not realistic mode, even if you do start to spiral. But like, it's pretty hard in just straight realistic mode. So I accept. Every now and again, I will do something like that. I might not even have enough police as is. We'll see. Maybe I don't. But yeah, that should help our happiness go back up and hopefully also fix our economy. Like, we were just slowly dying from the crime. It's just something you can't really hold, unfortunately. Which sucks. I was gonna say, on the plus side, how is the economy doing of our new resources? Yeah. Last month, that was our largest export by far. We don't even apparently export much in the way of food anymore. Last month, literally did not export food. Apparently exported a small amount of clothes and alcohol. Like, what the hell? Food's hard. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really just gonna hope for the best here that, like, it was just the spiral that I couldn't contain. I might need a third police station. Like, we'll find out in time, but crime begets crime, and you really have to keep an eye on it, and I failed. I am not perfect at this game. Like, I literally just built my first uranium mine. I am trying my hardest, and I do apologize. I feel bad for having to cheat, but this game is fucking hard. I tried. And yeah, I'm going to make sure to keep much tighter eye on the crime spiral in the future. On the plus side, the export's showing. Government loyalty is kind of there. Like, it is above 60. And hopefully now, happiness is climbing. Yeah. Unable to practice sports. Yeah, it's because they're all just lining up in front of the basketball and volleyball court. Alright. Yeah, the AI for selecting which shopping center it goes to is freaking silly. God. So terrible. Alright. Good. Yeah, this thing's only managed to produce like 8 tons of oxide since the last train. This thing doesn't even need the 3 waste things. It's actually very fast. Very good. I got what it needed, and then heads out. Collect a little bit of uranium oxide. And head out. Yeah, it's a nice little place. It's really helping. Yeah. And yeah, there we are. Not really, children, 31%. That's okay. It's not like I have a whole lot of extra living space, so we'll see. Happiness is climbing again, since the crime spiral isn't happening anymore. Yeah, we'll see. Criminality will increase over time. But yeah, I don't think I need more than 2 police stations. I think it was just the spiral that was killing me. Alright. But yeah, that's a good sign. We have decent income to our exports. Or decent exports for our income. We're heading, 260,000 and climbing. Like, I think that's a record month, right? There's no way to, like, just look at it in a chart, is there? Maybe? Yeah, exporter resources. So not quite. Yeah, a couple months ago, actually, was... Yeah, that's fair. It was a couple months ago. Apparently we weren't exporting anything. Oh yeah, I guess I wasn't exporting anything until, like, 1967. Fair enough. But yeah. So. It's not too bad. I'm certainly producing enough to, like, earn their keep here, so... Especially as maybe I'll reduce some buses going out even further, because it seems like we don't even need that many. Yeah. Like, let's pull a couple more buses in. Alright. Yeah, happiness is climbing. Alright, and we have returned to financial stability. Holy God, we're at 320,000. Never mind, we are going to be setting a new record, aren't we? Well, maybe not. Like I said, not unless there's another... Well, that certainly helps. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Although I think, like, I don't know, that was 2 years ago. Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, right, that's on a yearly... That chart is actually doing it on a year, isn't it? That's why. It seems like it's barely moving. Yeah. Still... Yep, 66. Yeah, not bad. But yeah, uranium oxide. It's our latest export. And the mining town there is done. Still seriously considering the prospect of coal mining and just shipping coal into here. Again, that would further reduce my imports fairly dramatically, I might add. Like, coal is a lot of my import, you know? Like, if I look at last month... Okay, let's just go with a full year. Crops, yep. Electronics, yep. Steel, yep. Meat, yep. And then coal. Save myself 170 grand a year. Although, I don't know. Like, this year alone, yeah, uranium oxide's already done so much more for my exports. Alright. Still, it's working. Uranium oxide is exporting. 342,000 last month. It's the highest I've ever seen. That's great for the exports. We're gonna be alright. Alright, so I think the next project is going to be farming. In part because it's actually super cheap to set it up. And I feel like I need something that's kind of cheap right now, you know? So without further ado, thank you everyone for watching. I've been your latest Kelvin. I'm sure this won't cause me any headaches. Well, no, actually it should be fine. Will it though? Yeah, I guess there's an exchange there. So, wisdom has it that I would need to set up that. And also allow both ways on that front, which should be fine. And then this can be constructed without issue. Perfect. But yeah, I'm going to set up the farms and try and reduce my import demand for crops a little bit. Jeez. Well, my population kind of recovers. Alright. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Synthetic Fertilizers. I've been your Biome, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.